So one of the things that you saw on the sidelines at Sunday's game, Odell Beckham was talking to Anthony Schwartz, kind of teaching him some of the finer points, showing him what he saw, trying to defend or how to counteract the defense that he saw. And it's really something that you see out in Berea with the Browns' veteran receivers, Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry, working with the younger wide receivers, and you've seen it pretty consistently from those two. Jarvis Landry talked about his role as mentor, his and Odell's role as mentor to the young wide receivers.
Yeah, I think it's extremely important, especially in the early phases of a career. I think, a lot of the things foundationally have been set, and that's probably what got him here. But just, if you can take experience in any profession, from a 5-year guy, from a 10-year guy, 20-year guy, all the experience, if you can take those in at an early age, you kind of get past that learning curve a little bit faster, and that's something that, I've taken pride in, Odell's taken pride in, just making sure that, it's no information that we're withholding, we're willing to give all the gems away to make sure that, we can, have guys that treat the game the way that we do, and the standard is kept to a high level in our room.
And Hayden Grove, that's not something that veterans always do with young guys, because sometimes they think they're trying to take their jobs. It has not been that way under Kevin Stefanski with the Browns at all, at any position.
No, I mean, again, I think Jarvis Landry was the culture driver here. He was the first guy that was brought in by John Dorsey to really start to change this thing around, and there was a reason for it. Jarvis Landry, a guy who embodies everything you want in a football player: tough, talented, smart, accountable, good leader in the locker room, a guy who gives his all every play. A guy who just gets it done, period. And I think that it's invaluable what he brings to this Cleveland Browns team. I think if you look at the Cleveland Browns and you want to, a player that embodies the spirit of what the Cleveland Browns are trying to be, I think that is Jarvis Landry. And I think that shows in the way that he's able to be a leader for a guy like Anthony Schwartz. And you're right. Sometimes in the NFL, guys feel like they're going to steal your job. They don't want to help you out. Well, Odell and Jarvis are the opposite. They're saying, hey, we want to win. We want this thing to be as good as it can be right now. So why not help a kid like Anthony Schwartz to take that next step? Why not help him to get to the level that we want in our room? So, continued great leadership, continued great culture by the Cleveland Browns, especially in that wide receiver room, to chop a guy like that out. And it showed in that first game that he came out and made plays. And I think that's not in small part due to what, Chad O'Shea, the wide receivers coach, plus Odell and Jarvis were able to help him with.
I agree, and it's a really good thing. It builds your depth, and it helps your young guys learn what they need to do a little bit quicker. Jarvis said it shortens the learning curve.